I wouldn't do this without kind of like.
Of course not.
Yeah. If he was here, then the grenades would have been a complete surprise to all of you.
Well, that's fair.
So, you can do a quick search on them. You won't find much. You're probably best off heading for Coruscant for to use the better files there.
Also to whine to Grog that one of us got stolen.
Probably whine is not the right way of saying it, but
Observe.
Well, no, but that's what we do.
No, we observe and we report. We don't always whine.
That sort of high-pitched noise that kids make when they want something.
Actually, no. You know what I'm going to do as well while we're on the way back to Coruscant?
Yep.
I'm going to run a check and work out if any of us have any bounties that we need to worry about besides sex. Because
we all do.
Happened.
We've got the thing for all that.
We don't know that in character.
We do by now. We do.
By now you would have been told, yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. I was still operating on assumption we hadn't found that out because it had never come up.
What's never come up?
Oh, yeah.
Zex got stolen.
Zex got napped. Bounty hunter jumped us and flashbanged all of us, and we couldn't respond in time.
It's a plot thing.
It's a plot thing.
Okay, so if we actually know now then that whole shenanigan happened with the Despairs putting a bounty on us, can I say, after we're getting Zex back, we're sorting this bounty out, because I'm not having this happen again. I don't care if we have to shoot the bloody officer we talked to in the face, the disgusting little shit who managed to pull this on us, but we're going to have to get this bounty removed from us.
This is
After we get Zex out.
This is kind of like trying to deal with Late's bounty. That's the whole idea of this plot line.
Oh yeah, no. But
just to get his obligation down, because it keeps popping up there.
Absolutely. But I'm
fair enough.
Saying in reverse, the next thing I'm going to recommend we do, Gray, is get rid of the bounty on our own heads. Besides that, because I'm not going to do this a second.
It's 1 point each, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Yep. But it was all given by the same person and for the same reason. So my logic is, if we take one source, one problem.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, we're heading back to Coruscant.
Well,
So how did the stealth mission go?
The TIE actually had a fucking fantastic time.
Despite the fact,
as soon as I drop out, everything starts going perfectly well.
No, I failed a couple of rolls in perception trying to find the damn file, but that's about it.
Well, I'll reshare the actual file for you. That's the image for you.
Yeah, that's how it would have been.
I managed to actually use my deception skill to bullshit my way into the vault. I found the file and then immediately got told by the hut to help him. So I did. Found the file for him, and then I got the fuck out.
And the brilliant thing is that besides what's just happened with Zex, Grog has cleared us to never come back to this bloody planet again. We've got enough evidence
so
to expose the whole thing. I'm sorry, this planet to me is now connected to the entire Faraga with the wrestling affair, Zex getting kidnapped, and me having to hide my gun and walk around pretending I'm a heel manager. I am done with this planet.
I mean, let's be honest, you did really damn well at that, and you might want to consider it once you retire from this gig.
Yeah.
You don't retire from being landed nobility, Hilo.
Zex and Nocturus forever.
I wasn't talking about the nobility thing, I was talking about this.
Hmm.
The spying thing?
Well, quite.
Of course, that's assuming Grog lets us retire and doesn't just throw bags over our heads and stuff us into an airlock.
And on that cheery note...
Yep, you're right.
If anything, you'll be more pleased with us right now.
I mean, we arrive back in Coruscant and immediately go and whine to Grog.
Yeah, you move into kind of traffic holding stations because Coruscant takes a while to get through customs, so you're kind of in orbit. Got the kind of like comm chatter open, just listening to all the stuff, waiting for your turn, and then you just kind of hear, freighter Z18, you're out of your allotted area. Please return. Z18, we got a non-responder here, moving out of orbit, decelerating quickly. So out of your window you start seeing a green glow.
Oh god damn it.
Oh fuck.
It kind of accelerates, gets brighter, and then
They just blew up
then-
Coruscant.
Yep.
And we're on it.
Well, no,
No,
you're
we're
in
coming
orbit.
in towards it.
You're in orbit.
Well, orbit isn't a huge distinction from being on it when something
No.
like this happens.
Now it's going to get interesting.
But okay, yeah, go on.
So you're kind of almost dumbfounded as you see, like, the core get blown out. Oh, you are completely dumbfounded as you see the core get blown out of the most populated planet in the galaxy.
I was going to say.
The next issue you have is huge points of debris flying in your direction.
Oh fuck! Good timing on the return there, Hilo.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a few assists on this one.
You'll get you're getting an assist from me, Train.
What's your...
2 yellow, 1 green, so probably
So
only a
just-
blue, but still. Yeah.
Right, this goes through.
This isn't gonna be easy.
No, 4, and I'm going to spend a dark side to upgrade. Because you are in orbit and the planet is just exploded.
Hang on, I think I have to open all my shit again, goddammit. I shouldn't have shut down my computer when I left earlier.
Hmm.
I
think
think I
as you-
have a thing that lets me use the Force to help with this.
If there was ever time to use it, I'd agree.
I'd like to say everyone take one last look at Grog's picture.
Because he is now gone.
Bye bye, Grog.
Rip.
Piloting space to...
No, I like Grog.
I like Grog as well, but sometimes you have to kill these people.
Oh.
Yeah, we like him, that's why Grace killed him.
You know what's depressing? You know how you were just talking about, not being able to retire from a spy game? I think we kind of just got involuntarily retired from a spy game.
Yeah, but we've now
Because
upgraded
there
to
was-
the go find who did this and kick them in the teeth. Like, we've got a lot of reason to be very angry after this
Oh yeah,
episode.
but now we're, adventuring heroes rather than conscripted
Okay, yes, I
spies.
can,
It's
in
a
fact,
very
use the
important
Force
career
against
change.
You
I'd
can't
say we are crusading Avengers
Look.
at this point.
Okay, hey, someone else co-pilot,
Me.
so...
Are you helping? Or
Oh,
because
yes.
I've got 4 agility.
Do you have training in
No.
pilot? Okay, I've got 2 yellow, 1 green, so I just sort of assume.
So you've got 2 yellow, 2
you-
green now.
You guys can combine.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
because again, sorry. In that case, yes. Sorry, I will eventually learn how this bloody system works, but one day.
He's co-piloting.
What's the difficulty, Gray? I'm just going to ignore that, Tom.
For a co-pilot role, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to find this co-pilot role. Yeah, average.
Okay, 2 it is. Do you care to upgrade?
Yeah.
Oh, you doit. Fine, I'll upgrade back. Okay, fine.
Well,
You don't
But
actually, you don't
you
help,
take
but you
the
don't
advan-
hinder.
Sorry?
You don't help, but you don't, you're not hindering. So you can add the boost die, yeah.
I was about to say, can highlight it as a booster at least.
There's too much screaming going on deck.
Mostly from Jar.
He's yelling a lot.
okay, so that's actually 3 success and 6 advantage.
The force pays off as you manage to dodge what was probably quite a large hab area like 30 seconds ago. You think you've just dodged the Jedi Temple?
What's left of
Well,
it?
it wasn't in use. Well, the bright side, the Jedi weren't killed with it.
Yep. That's the kind of thing.
Right.
This
So,
hasn't.
where's this green thing? Where did the green thing come from? Because I
It
want to
was
shoot it.
Space.
It was a freighter.
There was an off-track freighter that was just dipping down into the atmosphere without permission, and then it just
And
suddenly
then this
happened.
happened.
Yeah.
So either it was a conduit for a planet killer bomb that the galaxy has never ever seen.
This is what happens when you mess up a hyperdrive.
No, it was
That's-
definitely.
That's no.
That was
No,
No. Yeah, I was going to say that's way more than messing up a hyperdrive.
No, I'm making a joke.
Oh, fair.
No, this is definitely something new. You've never seen that kind of green glow outside of like the Death Star.
Can I just point something out as well? You could tell Gray's desperate that we're the heroic party because a planet's just been destroyed and we had nothing to do with it. This was not our fault. Oh,
So
Christ.
you manage to pilot yourself through the debris, and it's like large chunk debris. This isn't as destructive as the Death Star, but it has kind of split the planet into several moon-sized chunks.
But there's definitely nobody alive that was on the planet.
Oh no!
No.
Well,
no. This is
there are probably a
atmospheric.
few survivors, possibly, if they're kind of extremely lucky and happen to be in a sealed area for some reason. Atmosphere's gone, so they'd have to have their own life support system to survive.
Okay, were there any Republic vessels that were in far enough orbit to not get caught up in the explosion?
Yep.
Probably.
Yep, there's always a defence fleet, of course, around Coruscant, even in a time of peace. Because
Okay,
there's the
start
order.
coordinating with them and start working on any kind of rescue effort, because holy shit.
Yep, that's when you notice that they're firing on each other.
What the fuck?
Yep. Several of the vessels are opening fire on each other.
Oh shit.
Are we receiving any transmissions?
You probably don't.
Ignore all the panic screaming.
Yeah, you probably don't have access to the military comm channels.
Tibus?
We'd have access to something due to Grog, surely.
Yeah, but Grog just got
Maybe-
blown up with all his servers.
May he rest in peace, but surely we'd have had something for secure channel.
Well, we wouldn't really, would we? Because every single time we reported to him directly.
Yeah.
We've never actually
No.
gone through any chain of command.
How? But then how? I suppose we only had stuff directly to him.
Yeah, bear in mind that Grog was never really officially a part of the Republic anyway. He was so Black Ops that the government didn't know it existed.
You would have.
I want to do a computer's check to see if I can't figure out what the hell is going on with that.
Yep.
Hack into the.
What I was going to
We
say,
didn't
on the other hand,
Yeah.
make that an average check. See what you get before I carry on that sentence.
Alright, like that, Greg?
Yep. You may want to upgrade as well, just to maximise
right.
maximize your
Yep.
What I'm going to say is, luckily, all the data files have been annihilated with Coruscant, so there's nothing to say there's no proof that either way if you win. So
We didn't delete them.
no,
Yeah, but they just
No,
got
but-
deleted forcibly.
Coruscant has just forcibly been deleted. So, yeah, hence my quip about us being retired from a spy game. There's no proof that we were ever a part of that particular chunk of atom over there.
yeah, but there's also no
Yeah,
proof
so-
you weren't. So if you say
Well-
you were, and you've got enough kind of like information to prove that you were working for the Republic, so they're probably going to, on the balance of things, trust you.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a slightly
Yeah.
more mercenary note, we didn't get paid for that last mission, did we?
No,
This is not the time to ask for payment.
This is exactly the damn time to worry about payment.
I just
No,
blew up
how?
one of the most important planets in the Star Wars universe, and you're asking for
I'm
payment.
going to be mercifully back to you. The Bank of Coruscant is gone. Where do you think we're going to get paid from when the only people in public in the area are currently, in the middle of a massive space brawl?
I'm not.
It's
I'm not asking to get paid. I'm lamenting the fact that we didn't.
Oh, right. Yes.
The thing is, the credit is going to be worth shit right now because the Bank of Coruscant is gone.
Oh shit.
Well,
That
actually,
wouldn't
the
be-
IBC is still there, though.
Maybe. Yeah, it would have been better if we had crashed the HoloNet. Maybe.
Let's not push our luck too far on that one, shall we?
But you
All
will,
right, fine.
yeah, you will also have found, one of the, you'll have been given comm channels to check, to report in, like verification things, because even Grog will have had to have given you ways of kind of like reporting in who you were.
All right.
Getting us docking clearance, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
What do
Everyone
we hear? What do
Yeah.
we pick up?
That comment channel is relatively quiet, but there is kind of like a standard broadcasting frequency that all Republic agents are to report to their standby stations if they still exist. There's also forces seem to have begun moving against Republican units. So do not trust anyone. You cannot directly identify without doing a fuller background check.
Are we being shot at?
You're not being shot at now.
Okay, are
Presumably,
civilians
we're
in
too
general
close to
being
Coruscant.
shot at?
Not really. No, they seem to be. It seems to be the Republican military ships
We're all fighting. Oh, didn't we try to hack that? Their
Hack
comms
what?
to see what was going on.
Yep, that'd be a hard check.
I thought that was what that.
No,
trial-
that was finding a security reporting in. You've basically reported in your existence to what's left of the Republic network.
Zeb, another check. Zeb.
Yep.
Oh, he's doing it.
Yep, okay, yeah. Yep, I'm not going to
Sorry.
upgrade that.
You are gonna upgrade?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. And success.
It's like, we've taken down saboteurs in our ship. Yeah. Basically, it's just like chaos. It seems that, several ships have switched IFF. Other ships have had their engines damaged. Saboteurs have attempted to take out power cores and stuff like that. They have succeeded on a couple of Republican ships. And it seems like the survivors of the Hutt, what's now the Hutt Navy, are attempting to move to somewhere they can get a hyperspace.
Were any Hutt ships? Was the Hutt Navy caught in the blast too, or?
No,
Yeah.
he's not talking about the
Well,
Hutt.
the only people left at this point are the Hutt Navy who were shooting them.
No, there's Republican
is-
ships as well.
Yes, Republican ships they've nicked, basically, isn't it, who are breaking off, while not nicked ships are suffering component damage, I'm hearing.
It's not so much nicked as put their own men in command.
Yeah,
Sabotage. Yeah.
And
Sabotage.
they put sabotage on other
defeat.
ships. So yeah.
So the Republic Navy has been sabotaged. The
Cool.
other ships have been basically suborned, and we are up shit creek without a paddle.
Yep.
I think this goes a bit beyond Shit Creek, but
This is we've hit the shit ocean.
At least the shit Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, we're somewhere in a deep tundric region of shit.
You know how
What
once
about
a
the
year,
frozen
shit
over?
Niagara Falls.
Oh,
you know how
God,
once
no,
a
I don't
year a
wanna go
wave
down
comes up the Amazon?
that. Yeah, I know, actually. Oh, God, no, we're going down the shit Yangtze.
Oh god.
Alright, okay, Hilo, you and I need to get our game faces on and start ingratiating ourselves with the Republic Navy as soon as possible. Everyone else, Tibus, is there any chance you can start hacking into comms from the Hutt networks and see if you could work out where they're trying to hyperspace to, comm traffic, that sort of thing?
That should be fairly obvious because that requires them to use the comm buoys.
Oh hey guys, this is
And
probably
even
our
if we
fault.
don't have access to those bell graphs,
I refuse to accept this is entirely our fault, by the way, whoever said that.
Me, it probably is because we fucked up that one invasion fleet.
Yeah, but then
This is
again,
probably
at
the
end of
next.
day,
This is probably the next best option.
I disagree. This was something they were running along the side at the same time. Bear in mind, we didn't actually fuck up the entire fleet. We took, one cruiser out of the fray, destroyed a few minor ships. All the big shit was still very much in one piece.
Didn't we? But we seriously damaged it.
One cruiser. There
No,
was
like
some size vessels.
like the big ship that was keeping it. No, we did more damage than that.
We did a lot of damage to that fleet.
Yeah, we basically, sent them in the middle of a hell of a dense asteroid swarm. Like only the really powerful ships would have survived that, and even
But
then,
again-
probably quite damaged.
Okay, but
A
again,
big, very powerful ship we then damaged by causing it to be the one that caused the entire accident.
but
we
again,
blew
I
up some of
doubt
its
this is
reactors.
something at this level is not something they would
The
have.
name of the image of Coruscant being destroyed is in fact earth-shattering kaboom.
We were in fact told there would be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yep. And there is.
I mean, my point is that they wouldn't have done this on a fly after we knocked down the fleet. I mean, in game, it's been a couple of months since we did that.
Something like
Yeah,
that,
I'm saying this they couldn't do the invasion, so they did the next best thing, which was just to blow it the hell up so nobody could have it.
In some ways, this is actually your fault. This is a panic reaction to realise basically Grog's leaked the information.
See, guys, it is our fault. I just had the
Oh.
slightly wrong reason.
Yep. So basically, you've kind of while you've been in hyperspace, Grog's released everything, and the Hutt's response has been to blow up the capital world and start the civil war.
Oh.
So the Hutt's response was to blow up everything.
Well, not
They're
everything.
going to have the entire galaxy after them for this.
Probably.
Yeah, but nobody else can really stand up to them now.
I hate to say this, but what's left of the Empire?
We are not courting the First Order on this one.
This isn't the death of the
I'm not
Republic,
saying
though, is it?
that.
This is a massive
Well, I mean-
blow, but it's not.
They've just decapitated like the entire Republic leadership,
Yeah.
except for whatever our version of Leia is sitting off. I told you so bunker.
Oh shit, know who that is?
Who?
Mon Mothma?
No, my Mothma's dead.
Very. So is
Yeah, I
Leia.
was going to say. Yeah, you.
Okay, but-
yeah, I was
but
going to
then
say.
who's-
You lot killed Mon Mothma and Leia before I joined.
Are do you know who the best politician we have left is?
No, we are not using CN.
Oh, all the Jedi got
Leia
out.
is off fleet.
Yeah, but
I'm
all the
not
Jedi-
saying it's
CN
an
is absent.
ideal solution.
No, that
but-
won't work for one practical reason. Remember, he fucked off with the rest of the Jedi. We don't know where
Yeah.
he is.
But that's the point. He's still alive. He's still out there.
I would rather submit my own foot to the Galactic Senate than use CN again.
Yeah, I don't think you ever. I don't think we ever say in the matter.
Well, actually, yes, we do. We have the Republic Navy.
Well, we
Decapitation is not
No,
the same as
we
destruction.
don't,
We go
because
and
all
find out
Republic
who's in charge.
loyalists just got blown the fuck up.
also,
No,
we have
Republic
no
loyalists
pull
are
here.
Taurus.
No,
Well,
we have
Taurus
no pull here. Anyways, we don't get to dictate what happens next.
No, that's what I'm saying. We go and find out from the actual Republic loyalists rather than go off and try and install some hackneyed plan to get CN in charge.
Yeah, but at the moment, who's that?
Well, that's why I'm saying we talk to the Republic Navy and we help them, and then when we find out, because presumably eventually some chain of command will evolve, we go and report into that with what we know.
Yeah, but the problem is that's going to take quite a while to happen since they're currently dealing with half their ships exploding.
Not
Yeah,
to mention, guts
and-
only know who is and isn't actually a loyalist.
Okay, right now we
and-
need a safe port somewhere
Well, that's actually not as hard as it could be, because I can think of one very safe place where we can go.
where we just
Mons.
came from.
No, Mons.
Oh,
It's such a backwater, my people have basically had nothing to do with the Republic or the Hutts. It's a tiny little constitutional monarchy. Fuck all happens, to be perfect, ladies and gentlemen. We need somewhere to hide for a bit.
Knock will put up his hand and say, "My family," as another option.
Also, another option, particularly seeing as they got out of that
Actually-
financial hole, didn't they?
okay.
Yeah,
we are
we-
forgetting something. Sorry, added.
Yeah, they got a ship and they managed to get off planet, so they're now hiding on some planet in the Outer Rim from the Hutt that previously owned them.
Okay, so we have Mons, we have your family. What were you going to say, Joe?
Zex is still being stolen. Like, it seems a relatively small issue compared to this, but that's still an outstanding problem. And one that may have an expiry date.
True. My worry is the whole point of just going to Coruscant was to try and find out some information about anything more we could about this holding company.
Well, we can do that elsewhere. Let's go somewhere really skeevy. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa or something like that.
To be honest, this is the
Nar Shaddaa is your suggestion right now.
I'm just going saying
Where,
somewhere.
where is Nar Shaddaa again?
Yeah, but
Arse
we aren't
end of nowhere.
linked. We aren't linked to the Republic, sort of in any way.
Well, we're about to be, because we're about to talk to Republic Navy, and that was the whole point of what we were doing, establishing comms with them.
Well, why are we talking to the Republic Navy anyway?
Because I'd rather not be shot down by a panicked gunner thinking we're a Hutt sympathizer floating around the wreckage of Coruscant.
We aren't. We're not shooting at anybody. We're a civilian vessel getting the hell out.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking in the mind of a paranoid gunner who sees something that isn't necessarily a Republic military ship and thinks, oh shit, it could be a saboteur flying to a Hutt point. Fire.
Well, in that case, they'd be firing on every other vessel. Integrate, they're not. I don't think we have to worry about being shot at. Right this instant.
Okay, then perhaps, if you excuse me stepping back into character for just a second here, I am actually a loyal citizen of the Republic and think we should stick with the Republic and not go half-cocked off on our own. Gentlemen, we are conclusively out of the ridiculous Cloak and Dagger spy game. That went with the plan.
Yeah, he's got a point.
And frankly,
Okay.
I don't want to go back. I
Okay,
want to
and-
help my people and the bloody people I signed up with.
Yeah, and my point is, we have a friend in need to help us.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that we can't do that, but I'm just saying that we do that, having made it clear to the public who we are and that we're prepared to help. I'm not saying we don't go and help Zex.
And then expose ourselves potentially.
Yeah, what I should say at this point, though, is this is actually the end of this film.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay, that does make a lot of sense.
yeah. So, my plan is, I'll actually going to end the recording here, and then I'll discuss like the plan
Sure,
of that.
sure.
So,
Okay.
yep, that's the end of the Force Abandons. It's just pretty. It's definitely left. The Force is gone.
Oh, yeah, God knows how many sessions later that title finally fits.
I mean, it didn't abandon us at the very end, just slightly after.
Well, I played a long game sometimes.
You did, and nobody
Very
can deny
damn
on
long
this particular occasion. It's worked like a champion.
We were playing
I
the
was
nice guys
referencing that
once
part
and blew up
where-
a planet on us.
Use the Force to not get hit by Coruscant.
Actually, that's true. We found the Last Jedi. It's Hilo.
No. The next film, which I hope everyone will join us for, is The Lost Jedi.
Hilo.
It's the end.
So, we'll probably come back to that in the new year. What with the timings,
Well, with holidays and
holidays coming up, it's not starting to the new year. So,
Yeah, true enough.
so hopefully everyone come back and see us then.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
Catch you in the new year, folks.